I've no idea. It must have just... Well, you know, I paid for it.
Yeah.
I've paid for it big time.
Mel's feelings of self-imposed isolation have struck a chord with Louise.
I'm so bored already. It's Saturday night, I haven't gone out with my husband or my friends. I'm in. I've had a really crappy tiny dinner, which kind of consisted of nothing. And now I'm going to the gym again for the second time.
The start of week 3, and Louise is falling behind on her exercise regime. So she packs Charlie off with Jamie.
Where are we going?
Bye! See you in a few hours.
And once again heads down the dreaded gym with only Winnie the dog for company.
He's the one that should be blooming dieting. Fat arse over there. On the treadmill. Winnie, on the treadmill. There you go. Come on. Get running. Oh, get your leg up. Go on, you can do it. Oh, that's it.
Louise may have lost a shocking 7 pounds in just over 2 weeks, but she's more worried about Jamie's reaction to her new look.
I try not to let him give me a cuddle, because even though you can't probably see it, my ribs and that, for me, are really protruding, and it's one thing he hates. He can't bear it. He's like, oh. So I know that if he doesn't touch it, he won't have a moan at me.
Louise is back to see Dr. Adam Carey for her midway check.
Well, I guess first off, how are you?
I've definitely been better.
As usual, Louise has a thorough medical.
I've got a bit of cold, don't sleep very well. My skin has gone really dry, very flaky. I'm very dark under the eyes. And also quite, you know, cramps in my stomach, which is quite painful as well. So obviously I don't want to put myself...
Simple advice.
Yeah.
Is stop. It's really simple advice. You've had a crazy amount of weight loss for such a small person. Your body mass index has gone from on the edge of being healthy to becoming, you know, on the edge of being frankly unhealthy. This is all bad, bad news. And my firm recommendation would be to stop it now. Actually, at the moment, you're losing about 50% of the weight loss is fat, and 50% of the weight loss is muscle. And it means that when you go back to re-eat, we have to be very careful, because if you go back and re-eat normally, then because your engine is smaller, you don't need so much fuel for it. So if you put back in what you normally had, then actually more of the weight that you store will become fat initially, rather than muscle mass.
So I'm going to end up fatter?
Yes, and as you lose muscle and fat, right, you're getting yourself into a worse and worse state. And after this process, I really mean it, after this process...
I'm going to end up with an eating disorder, I know it.
This is the reality. This is not a joke. Many, many people think, like, just like you thought, you could do this for a month, become a size 0, then the next month you could go back and be completely normal again.
So what kind of thing have I got to eat when I finish this diet?
We'll talk about it when you tell me you've finished. That's a real risk. This is not a cheap thrill film.
No, you're telling me.
If you want to stop today, it's good by me.
I'd love to.
You're right.
Yeah.
Are you alright for the film? In a minute, please. Just give me 2 minutes.
You're human and you're completely normal, and these reactions are completely normal. If you didn't feel like this, I'd be worried. I'd be worried that there was something really wrong with you.
I think it's just shown me that it's just ridiculous. You've just got to have a healthy, normal lifestyle, and that all this kind of extreme dieting and cutting out huge food groups out of your diet and depriving yourself of what your body needs is just ludicrous. So even for me to have a reaction like this to what I've just heard is actually very different for me, which I think proves obviously the lack of food is making me feel much more vulnerable as a person and out of control as a person.
But Louise feels so strongly about the size 0 issue that she's determined to continue with the diet in spite of Dr. Carey's strong warnings.
I feel really passionately that women are not meant to be emaciated. We know they don't function as women being emaciated. We know it affects their fertility, it'll affect their sex life, it affects them emotionally, it affects them in all sorts of ways that make women function normally. That cannot be healthy.
By the end of week 3, Louise has lost a total of 9 pounds and now weighs in at 7 stone 1. Her BMI is dangerously low at 18. Her bust has shrunk again to a 32B. Her waist is down by 2 inches and her hips by 1 inch. Her dress size is now a UK 6. Coming up in part 4, Louise hits rock bottom.
I just feel absolutely awful. I can't work, I can't function.
And it's back to LA for the final push.
8, 7.
Louise Redknapp is in the final week of a 30-day crash diet. Her aim is to demonstrate how unhealthy and emotionally destructive the whole size 0 trend is.
I hope to have a daughter one day, and I really feel strongly that I want my daughter to grow up in a world, in a society, where she can be whatever size she wants to be and be happy. And I feel that the way our society's going is that is becoming harder and harder.
Louise is clear about why she is on this dangerous journey, but as supportive as Jamie wants to be, he's still finding it difficult.
I think it's harder for me than what it is for Louise.
I can't believe you said that.
Yeah, you see this pleasant Louise when cameras are off. Not nice.
I have been a bit crabby.
Hey, what can you eat tonight?
I've got vegetables tonight. I've had tuna salad for lunch. I've had a good day today. But you have to remember, and everybody's forgetting, I'm only doing this for a little while. This will be over as quick as it started.
You start to take this too seriously. People actually, I look quite good. And this is from a lot of the girls. They actually think they look good. And men don't like that. I don't know any man that likes a skinny lady.
Well, I don't think you can say that. So I'm by no means at a level where I'm in love with my body. Right, yeah, I'm going to dish up. Bob! Teams are falling down. Come! I find it quite hard to sit there with them while they're eating theirs and not want a bit.
Lovely as well.
So it is, you know, it's quite tough.
Her only escape seems to be the routine of the gym.
Just have a little patience. Still hanging from a love I lost.
She's worked out hard every day for 3 weeks and needs fresh motivation.
If I bring the dress down, I feel like a nutcase. It just makes you, it just gives you that extra, come on, I've got 10 more minutes to go, I can do it. It just gives me a little kind of, this is what I'm doing, I need to try and fit into it.
Beginning of week 4, and Louise has plateaued at 7 stone 1, and she's still got to shift half an inch off her waist and bust to reach size 0, so the pressure's on.
I don't think I'll fit into that bloody dress, no. It's tiny. Oh, I can't try the dress on, because I think if I try it on and I'm nowhere near, it will make me feel what I've done has been a complete waste of time. I'm frightened then I might just pull the plug on the whole thing.
Desperate for a break, Louise decides to hook up with her best friend from stage school. Sophie suffered with severe anorexia during her teenage years, so Louise knows she can have a proper chat about what she's going through.
Why do I keep crying on the diet? Because I feel like a crazy woman.
But that's because you're so, I think you just become so low and so kind of a little bit obsessive about everything else.
Everything.
But yeah,
I question
yeah.
I've been questioning ridiculous things.
Yeah, and I think you just, because your brain, obviously you need food to function fully in every part of your body, but your brain is such a massive part of that. And once your chemicals in your brain start dropping, then you become a bit depressed and a bit low.
It sounds really crazy, but when you just go out with maybe
sort of Jamie will go out for dinner with another couple, and you do find yourself checking yourself out.
Yeah,